This is just an update video. You can subscribe now. Okay, so hi. My life did a complete grow up. Like all of a sudden, everything just kind of like, how do I explain this? I don't know. Here, okay. This is how it's gonna go. 2 weeks ago, May 1st, I was getting my second COVID shot. But before we went there, we went to the BMV and we took our temps test and we got our temps. So we had a paper up until just recently saying that we could drive legally. And just recently, we got the card in the mail. So now we have the card and I don't need the paper anymore. So that's the first thing that happened. The second thing that happened is I applied for a job. And during the online orientation of that job, it told me how I wanted to accept the money, I guess. I don't know. And I couldn't really answer that question because I didn't have a bank account. So basically, the next day, we went to get a bank account. Sam and I now have bank accounts, and just like yesterday, our cards came in the mail. So now we have debit cards. I also ordered a new wallet because I'm going to be using a wallet now. That wallet came before anything else. So now I have a wallet with my temps and now a debit card. I also have a Myra's gift card in there. Never used. Don't know how much is on it. So now I have a job. I have my temps. I have a debit card. And like, it just happened in 2 freaking weeks. It just blew up in my face. I didn't know it was gonna happen that fast, but it kind of just had to. So my job pays like $11 an hour, which is pretty cool, pretty good. And I actually like the job. It's pretty fun. I don't know. It's crazy. It's at a nursing home, which, you know, you're like, oh, why? But I didn't want to work in somewhere public where everyone would know me and everyone would go for a job. And this job was also kind of like in the kitchen area, plus like I'll be putting food different places and serving people. I don't know, kind of like a restaurant for old people. I basically work for the kitchen, and like I said, it's $11 an hour, but it's also part-time, so I work from 3:30 to 7 plus overtime if I need to. And yesterday we worked overtime and it was, yeah. So from Thursday to Friday, those were my 2 training days. And the first day was kind of like sucking all that information in, kind of trying to remember it for the next day. But my coworkers ended up saying, oh, I'm so glad he's a fast learner, which is a good thing, I guess. I don't know. I know the pins, I know the locations of everything and how to do things within 2 days. So I don't know. I guess that's fast. I still have some things to learn, but for the most part, I got it. So that's my job. Now, over the 2 weeks that I've been kind of driving, I have shocked myself with what I can do. My very first day, I haven't even driven on the roads. I haven't driven in a parking lot. I recorded my first time actually kind of driving and figuring out the car. It's literally on my channel. If you scroll down just a little bit, you'll find it. And in that video, I was literally freaking out because I had no idea what I was doing. But now I'm going 55 comfortably. So, I don't know. For the most part, I've just been driving around town and kind of like working on turns and stuff, turn signals, everything. I also drove to the new high school, and so far the elementary portion of it is completely in business, I guess, and the high school is still in work. So I've gotten pretty good at turning, and I drove like 20 minutes away to get all the banking information and all of that stuff for when we did that. And today, we drove 40 minutes way out, and we did a whole bunch of stuff shopping-wise, and we came back, and then all of a sudden it was 10 o'clock. Now, I was gonna do some parkour, kind of like, you know, film something entertaining, I don't know. But like I said, I just drove out 40 minutes away. I'm definitely gonna focus on doing something next week, so, you know, stay tuned for that. But yeah, everything's just been kind of overwhelming. I still am processing that I'm literally growing up, and what? How? Just, that's my question. So yeah, I don't know how this happened. It just kind of happened. Everything fell into place and I was like, okay. So yeah. So throughout this week, I'm gonna make sure to film something so I actually have a fun video for then. But as of right now, it's just talking and boring, and I'm sorry you probably clicked out. And if you didn't, why? Why? Stay tuned for that later video, and I will see you. Bye!
Level 3 thickness, level 4 thickness.
What the? Okay for it?
It leaves a film on your mouth.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh, that's uncomfortable. That's really uncomfortable. Fish.